Shopify versus FaZe. First match of the day in what has been a crazy bracket. Anything that could happen at this point. We haven't talked about that much, but FaZe, they could drop this one. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
Well, here we go. It is moving day for North America with Gen G and Complexity out and a golden opportunity for Shopify Rebellion to make a late push, not just for the major, but also for Worlds.
We're going to be talking about this all day long. The race to the major, wide open here in North America. Rebellion in control of their destiny, but they got to get through this FaZe Clan team who's looking to have a regain from last regionals performance.
FaZe Clan going to be feeling the pressure if they bow out here because, again, with the big surge from teams like Optic, it's going to be real tough to keep up with the rest of the pack as this one floated netward and Parth there for the save. Two Piece was there as well. He'll have this save. And Two Piece will sprint downfield where he has been phenomenal all throughout this event, trying to set one up here, but just could not. Memory will scramble back and try to set up Parth unsuccessfully.
I love what I've been seeing from Two Piece. Individually has been so solid, been able to kind of just take things into control on offense. And that's the type of thing you want to see. He's also followed by Memory, who's just the field awareness has been key in order to keep that offensive possession for Rebellion in the upper half. This is a solid squad, and they've also been doing pretty good here off the start, just keeping that ball on the orange side.
Two Piece already good enough. FaZe Clan doesn't want to see him having a strong performance as he ranges back and will send that off his own backboard. He scored half the goals for this Rebellion squad against FaZe on the season. They've only scored 12 times against FaZe. He's got 6 of them. Trying to maybe set up Parth here, but he couldn't corral that ball, so Memory will have to come in. And first killer right there to meet him in the corner. Typical will follow up. Maybe to pitch this off to the side. Good enough as it gets downfield.
A little bit of an adjustment there. You got to keep eyes on kind of like the micro. A little bit of a double commit there in midfield for FaZe Clan. On the same side of things, I saw Typical just moving a little too far forward. There has to be some respect given to Rebellion because if not, we could see a lot of pressure coming out. You saw that great shot from Typical blocked by Parth to start things off here. FaZe have kept the offensive number high with 4 shots to Rebellion's 1.
Typical. Second touch not there, so Mist will have it way downfield. Just trying to keep Shopify off balance a little bit defensively. It's Parth now for Memory. Floated up there. It'll drop down for Two Piece and Typical just there in front of the play. And now Parth's got to scramble back. Typical. Oh, they had numbers downfield, a 3v1, and could not score. FaZe are going to be kicking themselves after not cashing in that opportunity.
Halfway through the game, that's been their best look. Should have definitely been one they walked away with the goal. FaZe know when they have opportunities like that, they need to capitalize. That would look lowercase to me.
Typical will keep the pressure on. Now Mist with Typical going after Parth. He avoids the contact, makes the save as well, and Shopify Rebellion continue to face shots out of FaZe Clan, but they have not broken just yet. First killer takes that corner boost, but it's Typical up to Mist for the lead. No, first killer's there to put another one home. Add that onto his tally, 15 in the tournament. He leads everybody.
And this is FaZe Clan taking advantage of the number situation. Poor Parth there in the back, has to read the touch from Mist, knows Mist can put that top right, takes the bait, doesn't make contact, which is the biggest problem, and it's a wide open net for first killer. FaZe Clan now setting the tone.
Everybody involved in the play, as they have been for the most part throughout this tournament. Mist now, dropping one on Memory. And Parth around Typical. Chance for Rebellion to tie this game up quickly. Minute 40 to go here in game 1. And that shot blocked away by first killer. Memory will try and bring it back in. First has that one as well. Now can Parth hit Two Piece. Mist read the play well, as he always does. Makes another stop. And FaZe Clan continue to weather the storm with that clear out of first.
Man, strong offense, though, what you're seeing here. Two Piece had 2 shots there, and they looked really strong. Had to force FaZe Clan up every single time. Can Rebellion give him more looks in the final minute as things start to tick down? Rebellion's been doing a good job just keeping up pace to pace here with FaZe Clan, but they need to get more opportunities.
That's a good pick there by Memory. At least dumps the ball back into the FaZe Clan half of the field, but Memory deleted off the field by first killer, and the back half. So that leaves Two-Piece and Parth to try and put something together. Memory back into the play. Got plenty to work with, but First Killer again just stymies him in the wing. It's Parth again across the way, and Typical has this. And once again, Shopify Rebellion come away empty-handed. They've had good looks at the FaZe Clan half. Few and far between as they've been, but they have not been able to get by, especially that guy right there, Mist, who's bringing another one in, trying to get it done on the offensive end. Almost like he was trying to bait an own goal there out of Parth.
I mean, he saw everybody kind of set a net there on the side of Rebellion. He has to be able to pull him out in some type of manner there. I think that was the objective. Also, got to keep an eye on the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Rebellion and may have one or two more pushes in them to see if they can create something here, tie this game.
It's not the offensive explosion we're used to seeing out of FaZe Clan, but it's been good enough. Can it be good enough here? 5 seconds left. First Killer to the backboard. It's Memory. Centering pass. Two-Piece was there, but not quite where he needed to be, and that's going to do it. FaZe Clan will hold on for game one. Two-Piece coming in there from the opposite side. Didn't quite have the angle he was looking for there, Daz. But FaZe Clan let him get dangerously close a couple times, despite only giving up 3 shots on target.
Yeah, 3 shots, all from Two-Piece. I think FaZe Clan are smart enough to recognize the offensive threat Two-Piece is on, because every time he was on the ball taking a shot, there was someone in FaZe Clan right in front of him to make sure. And this is one of the things where Rebellion, maybe you need to see a little bit more from Parth and Memory in that offensive half, because if that's FaZe's game plan, it's going to be really hard for you to kind of get things going. On the side of FaZe, things were pretty solid. Missed shooting 0 for 7. You probably want to see a little bit more of those on target, so to speak, but I think for them, as long as they get the goals, they get the game, and they're not giving things up, really easy goals or things like that, I think they're happy.
Hey, you know what? Mist is not there for a shooting percentage. He is there for the lockdown defense that, once again, FaZe has been playing for much of this season against teams like Shopify Rebellion. They outscore this team on average 3-1 almost. And it's looking like more of the same here. Only a 1-0 victory, though, in game one, as Mist couldn't quite get to this ball in time. It's Memory, his Two-Piece to his left, Parth to his right, and that's intercepted. That goes off a defender. It went off a First Killer and almost into the net, and Mist will have that save as well. Rebellion getting closer and closer, still yet to break through here, as Two-Piece will bring it to the corner. One more touch needed, but nobody else there to help on attack. And away comes FaZe.
You got to talk about those saves there for Mist as well. He's going to come up with another one here, too. Good block. Mist put that in a position where Two-Piece could get a shot, recognized it, and had the recovery. His game awareness so far this series has been phenomenal. Definitely solid here at the start as well. You just saw him bring the ball all the way around field. Keep an eye on Mist to see how he can kind of dictate the flow and pace, especially when he's in that last man back slot for FaZe Clan.
Typical and First Killer both there, and First Killer shot high and wide. Here goes Two-Piece on the counterattack. Could be Memory's ball if he comes up. Instead, Parth is waiting there at midfield. And they'll all wait for First Killer to launch one downfield and quickly back once it came from Parth. Two-Piece now looking for somebody else to come in, and Memory was too far back. That leaves Parth all alone again. Last time they left him all alone, they didn't score the 3v1, and Typical will just play this one across. And Shopify Rebellion got to feel like they were let off the hook again.
Yeah, it felt like, we're talking seconds here, but it felt like a little bit more time could have been given to FaZe Clan there. First Killer did have the pre-jump on the play, and maybe if they just took a little bit more time, keep in mind they didn't have that much time to work with, but you wish that solid thing would work. Oh my God, First Killer to the top left corner. You can't give this man space to transition. Look what he'll do.
Somewhere I can hear Bates right now. You know the rules. Hand down, man down. 1-0 as First Killer's got both goals now for FaZe Clan in this series. And he's looking for more and almost got that around on target. It goes as a shot on, and Parth gets the save. And now Memory will have to corral this with Parth waiting in behind him. And First Killer there to meet him initially. Two-Piece just a little too slow. Here comes FaZe again. Numbers advantage. Oh. And they're not able to take advantage thanks to Parth.
That was a good save from Parth, but I will say Parth has been getting a little bit abused by FaZe Clan when he's last back. And they have to keep an eye on that too if you're on the side of Rebellion. Because both times Rebellion has given up goals. It's been Parth in that back end. He's doing the best he can, but you're talking about stopping FaZe Clan with numbers advantage and space in the midfield against you. It's a tough challenge.
FaZe Clan working on perfection so far. Two-Piece had something to say about it, and First Killer stopped him. Mist will streak down the opposite side, trying to get this in the wing as Memory played it right to him. Again, Mist just has such a great eye for the game. As Parth now right at Typical. Two-Piece got to wait for it, and he almost waited too long. But Two-Piece will at least get it away as far as First Killer. Now Memory back out to midfield. The problem here for Shopify Rebellion, I think, Daz, is they just can't keep any sustained pressure. They get the ball out to midfield. It's coming right back in as Mist got one just over the bar. Memory again to midfield, and it's coming right back in their face.
I mean, just look at that presence, though, that FaZe Clan has when they're in the offensive front. They had Shopify stunned on their back end. And you can't, like you said earlier, you can't give them space. You have to always be challenging the ball. I understand Rebellion's defense has been very strong over the course of this event, but this is a team that has the offense that can break the defenses that are the best in the world. Rebellion needs to kind of get out of that mindset and also just really start to push forward into the half. They have not been able to set up too many strong offensive opportunities as FaZe Clan has controlled the possession for this game. First Killer looking to see if he can get two. Wait, oh my God! First Killer, you're absolutely incredible!
Once, twice, 3 times. Oh, First Killer. Just add another to the highlight reel. He has been unbelievable.
That isn't fair. That is not fair. That was insane. A minute left, and with that goal, I mean, that's got to be something that just completely shifts the tone of this matchup. Well done, First Killer.
You just identify when the defense is not going to be able to actually get up and challenge you. You've got them at your mercy. First Killer does it better than most as that goes wide from Two-Piece. And again, Shopify Rebellion left off the scoreboard. Two-Piece intercepted by Mist. And downfield again. Again, Mist so great defensively. First Killer great offensively. He's had a lot of help from Typical in this event so far. He's the second leading scorer. Has not needed to score as FaZe Clan has been all over Rebellion. Parth will try and get one for the road. Now Two-Piece from the wing, trying to at least see the ball go into the FaZe Clan net. Memory over to Two-Piece, floated up, and First Killer can eventually guide this to ground if he wants to, or leave it to Mist. Flip reset for Parth, does nothing. And at this point, everything is inconsequential. It is match point for FaZe Clan after a look, it's going to go down as another 1-goal victory, but once again, they dominated this game on Forbidden Temple.
Yeah. And there's a heat check on First Killer right now. After those two, I mean, back to back. You asked for it. Where do you want it? Top left? Okay, we got you. Where do you want it now? Top right? How many flips you want in that? We could give you 2, see how many back touches. I mean, it was just... You talk about players. I mean, we put Two-Piece on a kind of a pedestal going into this series, saying that, he can be that offensive prowess for Rebellion. But man, if there's anybody who has that as an individual, it's been First Killer for FaZe Clan time and time again. And in case you forgot, he was here to remind you, look at these goals from the Mobile One High Performance replay. That is a high performance player right there.
That is an impact player for sure. There's just, and imagine, this is just online. You see that across the way on LAN and you just go, take it easy on us, please. So now, Shopify Rebellion's got to find a way to win 3 in a row off of this against First Killer the way he's going. Good luck. Game 3 underway now with Parth to start it off for Rebellion and immediately met by Mist. First Killer there to stop it in midfield. Race for impact, and just off the corner, and Typical couldn't quite put it home on the other side. But once again, FaZe Clan all over Rebellion.
Confidence radiating from FaZe Clan. You can honestly see it. Sip has the flip. No, played it low. Missed here with a good look. Bang! FaZe Clan just dominant right off the kickoff. First 30 seconds is theirs.
Shot after shot, it's just an avalanche falling down onto the blue half of the field right now. 30 seconds in now to game 3, where FaZe Clan has, of course, not trailed in this series, and they don't look to anytime soon. First Killer couldn't get that around 2Piece, who's got to come alive here for Rebellion. He can follow this play, looking for the corner boost that wasn't there for him. And now the shot here is just going to whistle a little bit wide, and First Killer making sure not to get starved out. Now 2Piece trying to drop that down in front. Again, nobody forward. Parth comes in and gets one to tie it.
And that's big for Rebellion, being able to pick up this goal. Effort there from 2Piece. First Killer, not the best clear. Parth, no fear, and you can't have that going up against FaZe Clan. Good first goal for him of the series. A good goal for Rebellion to get back into this game.
2Piece now cheating up here, and it's First Killer over to Mist. That one did not get away. Now First Killer again. Much more emphasis on control. He'll drop it down to Typical and let him work, but Parth will have this now to the side. 2Piece making sure to grab that corner boost as well. He'll be available. He can get up here, but that went over to Memory's side instead, so 2Piece has to go all the way across. You feel like maybe that's a conscious effort out of FaZe, as they almost drop one down in their net. Just play keep away from 2Piece. Make somebody else beat you, because 2Piece has been on such a high here throughout this tournament.
He has. So it's important for everybody to kind of have impact of their own. Memory trying to get that mid to 2Piece. Ball in empty space, and you see Parth last back, giving that room to Mist, and it's a really awkward, but Parth bought enough time for his teammates to rotate back. These kind of slower segments here of the game could make a big difference if no one's really playing up to snuff. Again, slow it down once again, ball out in front. Memory has to get a good clearance, and does to 2Piece. Those passing clears gonna do wonders for Rebellion down the stretch.
First Killer and Memory have had plenty of head-to-head battles over the years, as that just goes across the way. The difference, of course, being Memory's been able to play in the RLCS for the first half of First Killer's career, as Memory will play one across, and First Killer's got this. Bank is open, play another one, and he's got another!
You can't stop him. I said it. It was a heat check. He's on fire for FaZe Clan. Look at that beautiful control. Great light touch. Solid follow-up. First Killer is here to play.
4 out of 5 goals have come from First Killer. What more can you say about the guy? Memory taking his time. Demo in front. Here comes 2Piece, and he just couldn't get around on it. Memory gonna take the shot himself, and that goes wide as well. Now 2Piece. Keep the pressure on at least. Parth. Oh, Parth. Memory started to come up. Parth took over. Tried to drop it down to 2Piece, and he'll bounce it home.
Rebellion sitting the whole house, and they come up big time. I love the play and possession, especially from Memory. The entire team goes here on this play. Memory can't make contact, 2Piece does. But the biggest proponent to that goal was the extra effort. Memory could have played the ball fast, decided to play it low. The rest of his team moved around perfectly to get into position, keeping Rebellion alive once again. When you are going up against a team that has a player like First Killer on fire like this, to be able to match with them is nothing short of spectacular. They are still in this game.
Oh, Memory started to take over, bringing around the boards himself, and they've got FaZe Clan guessing wrong.
Look at this, light touch out, jumps over, Typical, has the ball red all day long. Rebellion on a 2-goal surge.
Make that double digits for Memory on the weekend as well. His 10th goal. Now Parth got to get to this quickly, and does around First Killer. 2Piece over to Parth, and met by Mist. Still just the 1-goal lead here for Rebellion, but this is going to feel good. Their first lead of this series, and now they're coming into the offensive end with a lot of renewed energy, but there is still that guy across the way. First Killer got it over to Typical. Mist coming in as well, grabbed the midfield boost, but now they'll all retreat. Memory, flip, reset, carried it wide, and Mist was there to meet him anyways.
Like that, though, from what you're seeing on the offensive Rebellion side. Memory getting more comfortable and confident, showing the mechanics there, and becoming almost a triple threat here against FaZe Clan. Now FaZe Clan under the timer. They're in a good position here in this series, but of course, those closeout games can be a slippery slope. Final minute here in Game 3.
This Rebellion squad is starting to gain a bit of a reputation of a giant killer, taking out NRG in the open, taking out Gen G yesterday. But now they've got to overcome a huge mountain in front of them. Down 2 games to FaZe Clan, but holding steady here with 40 seconds. Another one brought over to Sypical, just around memory. Did get clipped. Pop up, first killer backflip. And Parth is there. It comes to Mist now. So now it's FaZe Clan's turn to scramble in the final minute. Can they get an equalizer here as we dip down inside 20 seconds?
Long boost. Good clearance, though. Now 2Piece has to make a great touch. Typical bearing down on them. 2Piece able to manage that pressure. Still, though, oh my God, that was almost in. Just off the crossbar. Final 10. Rebellion desperately trying to clear it out. FaZe Clan fighting to push it back in. First killer midfield. Typical trying to go up to meet it, can't. Mist playing this off the corner. Can first killer get there? He can! It's in! Even with no time on the clock, FaZe show up!
It was Mist with the bump at midfield that took one defender out of the play permanently. The second touch to throw off the whole defense. Missed the MVP here in Game 3, and we're all tied up. We've got overtime now with Shopify Rebellion's tournament life on the line.
No one comfortable here. Memory trying to end it. Oh, but missed. Blocked there. Great save out. And FaZe Clan will try to keep these control under pressure. You got to lock in here during this overtime if you're on both sides of the field.
Wow, that ball had a magnet on 2Piece, but then the demolition from Mist. Again, the defense is there, physically or not. Thrown in front, Mist will intercept that for memory, and here goes first killer. Trying to get around the boards. 2Piece stuffs him. And Parth now. Gave it away to Mist. This is dangerously across the face of the goal, and typical tracking. He'll have it on the opposite side. From the heavens, first killer ends it as only he can.
You just can't stop him, man. The force from FaZe Clan, Sip to first to the goal. 4 goals here, 3 of them from FaZe Clan.